Hi friends, welcome to my channel Travel and Fish. So presently I am in Valletta, the capital city of Malta. I'll be doing a walk around video of Valletta. I'll be visiting some important places. It will be like a short video. Actually Valletta has a lot of churches and monuments to visit, but I won't be able to cover that in one video. So it will be a quick visit to most of the important places in Valletta. Okay, enjoy my video. Thank you so much. So here we are in Valletta. The first thing we see when we reach Valletta is the statue of the Jesus. So I stood there for a bit of time and actually I prayed. The sky was really in a good condition. It was really blue and it was a good sunny day for the video. So we start from there and we reached the most beautiful fountain of Malta, the Triton's fountain, which was completed in the year 1959. This fountain has three tritons holding a bowl. Triton is the son of Poseidon, the sea god. This fountain is just amazing. It looks so beautiful even in the night as well as the daytime. So I just walked around for the fountain and enjoyed the beauty of that. And especially in the sunny day, it looked more beautiful. After that, we moved to the city gate of Valletta. It is written there, City of Valletta, inscribed on the World Heritage List 1980. So now we enter the city gate. This is a bridge connecting the fortification and the Valletta. If you look down, you can see how deep it is in the both side of the bridge. So I just walked through it. And the city of Valletta was built around in the mid 1500s by St. John's Knight who were sent by the Pope. They ruled here for more than 3 centuries. At that point of time, the Grand Master of this place was Valletta. Thus came the name Valletta. Here you can see the Parliament building of Valletta. Now what you're seeing is the Opera House. This beautiful monument was destroyed in 1942 World War II by airstrike. Bombings were done and the pillars of this opera house were collapsed. Now they are using this opera house for conducting programs, but they haven't made any changes to what happened in the 1942 airstrikes. You can see how beautiful the artifacts and the design of the opera house even from the remnants. So if you look in this side, you can see a typical Maltese building which is built in the Baroque style. They have beautiful window balconies protruding outside. It's really a wonder to see. So after that we are walking through the Republican Street and now I saw a special person. He was singing song and he asked where I am from. And I said I am from India and he sang a beautiful song for me. After listening to the beautiful music, I started walking again and there are a lot of branded shops on both sides of Republican Street. Now what you are seeing is an open space where they usually conduct programs, stage shows and many events. And at that time there was no event going on. Opposite to that I have the Grand Palace and it was not open during that time. So presently I am going to the left side of Valletta. I walked through roads which were made by tar and stones and I finally reached a wall. From this view you can see how tall the fortifications are. These were made to protect Valletta from enemy attacks. The place you are seeing now in this video is Slima city, and between there is an island called Emmanuel Island. If you look in the picture, you can see a new church is being built. Malta is a religious country, and this Valletta has over more than 25 churches and a lot of monuments. This is another edge of Valletta where people usually come and have a good time relaxing. They usually have parties here, they usually make food, and they enjoy the view. And sometimes there are people who comes here for fishing as well. And now we are seeing the Valletta Slima ferry, which takes up to 10 minutes from Valletta to the Slima city. It costs less than €2, and it is really a wonderful trip. If you get a chance, you should definitely try this ferry. And after that, I walk to another place and I had to go up. So I used the stairs and it was so tiring. And finally, I reached my destination. So I reached a park, and this one is known as Hastings Garden. In this garden, there is a beautiful monument. With the light of the sun, this monument looks magical. This is the monument of Hastings. He was the governor of Malta, and he was buried in this garden, and his family built a monument in name of him. So the name came Hastings Garden. After that, I walked and it reached near the entrance, and I climbed the stairs and I reached a big building. This one is the Prime Minister's office. There is a fountain in front of it, and this one is also built in the Baroque style. Close to the Prime Minister's office, we can see the Central Bank of Malta. Then I went to the Upper Baraka Garden, which is the biggest garden in Valletta. The garden is designed and kept in a wonderful way. I reached here in the morning, and it is the best time to come here to see the beautiful sunrise. The view of the sun rising in the horizon gives a calm and relaxation to our mind, and especially the golden rays of the sun hits the arch and it just looked like gold. Here you can see the Grand Harbor and the Valletta cruise port. This is the place where the large cruise ship cruise along and reach the port. I still remember the first time I came here. It was with my favorite teacher, Mr. Henry Mifsud. He suggested me to come in the morning and witness the beautiful sunrise and the cruise ship cruising into the cruise port. Now what we are seeing is a saluting battery, which every Monday to Saturday they fire at 12 o'clock. This is a beautiful view to see. You can either watch it for free from where I am standing, or you can go down near them and watch it close for €3. From the Upper Baraka Garden, we can see the three cities, Birgu, Bomla, and Sanglia. So, and there is a telescope for those people who would like to see the cities closer. Apart from the view, there is a monument inside the Upper Baraka Garden. It is just like a tomb, and the sun rays make it more beautiful. So I would just move a bit closer and you could read what is written there. And the view from the Upper Baraka Garden is the cruise port. You can see a big cruise ship over there, and you can see the Valletta bus terminal. After that, I decided to go to the Lower Baraka Garden, and on the way we can see another beautiful view of Valletta from here. If you look close, you could see the Upper Baraka Garden in the corner. This is a very wonderful place. I have come here a lot of times for fishing, and I have caught some fishes from here.
and if we walk from this place we will reach the lower Baraka garden, and at the entrance it is written about the opening hours. The garden looks similar to the upper Baraka garden, but I felt this one more greener. There are more trees comparatively than the upper Baraka garden. The pathway is made of stone and they have planted a lot of new plants. Here you can see a big monument. This monument belongs to Alexander Ball. He was a British admiral and the first commissioner of Malta. This monument reminds me of playing the game Hercules, where I have seen a lot of this type of buildings. This is another view of the monument and it looks so beautiful even after long years. And like Upper Baraka, the Lower Baraka has a lot of arch buildings, and from here we can see another view of the sea. In the long distance we can see a bridge as well as the breakwater. This breakwater helps the Valletta Grand Harbor from high waves. Sometimes the sea over here gets very rough, and this is a ship channel and it makes it very deep. There are some portions like 30 meters deep over here, and there are some other beautiful statues in the lower Baraka garden. I just walk around it to see its beauty. Then I really wanted to go and see the bridge, so I decided to walk, but it was a long walk. So I took some breaks over and there, and the view of the sea was just amazing. I kept on walking from there. The path was a bit difficult, but I really enjoyed it. I had another option to walk to the bridge, but I chose this one because it was more interesting. In the view you can see the bridge getting closer and closer. And in this side you can see the Valletta breakwater, and there is the Sanglia city over there, and it was really wonderful. So I kept on walking through the rocks, and some rocks were too much shaky, but still I managed and I reached my destination, the bridge. The bridge was wonderful. The sea was very rough and I was careful not to go to the edges because it was very slippery and the sea was very rough. You can see the Slima island in the long distance. Some people come here for fishing, and what you usually get are bonitos, amberjacks, blue runner, bluefish and barracudas. I really wanted to go inside the bridge, but it is closed and I was not able to walk through the bridge, and the sea was really rough compared to other days. Then I walked from there, and on the way I saw a channel. It was really impressive. I believe it is used for the boats to get in and out in the old days. This path was made by cutting the rock and with great precision. The amazing thing is that after long years, the rock pathway is still intact and still usable. This portion is where you can see the big wall, and this is where I stood before. The sky was turning a bit cloudy and it was giving another expression. Actually, I really enjoyed the day, and after that I went all the way down to the bridge. Then I took a round in the Triton's fountain and I went to my home. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll be coming with more videos.